So I'm going to be throwing these eyes off here. And failing. Go. Assault, assault, assault. And I will be going into the camp to avoid that situation. Because I don't want to be fighting the... I'm just going to make myself a coffee. I'll be right back. Yeah, but I'm very curious, JJ. I think I've been cheating myself from better systems for years on end, because I love role playing. I love the character building aspect, and I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons since the second edition, and I've never tried any other system, out of fear of having to read up on new rules, out of fear of all kinds of things. And I gotta say, I think there are so many fantastic systems out there. I think it really depends on the players. What I could read from online and what I've been the discussion debate about the fifth edition community, at least, is that it becomes a lot like, for many people, for many people, it becomes a lot like you have a set of rules, and those rules you can then weaponize against the game master or against the other players, and you can min max your characters, in a way that that kind of, to me at least, seems like you're no longer playing a role playing game. You're playing it like more like an action game, which is fine if that's what everybody wants to do. So I think I've been cheating myself just a little bit in that respect. That maybe I could have had more fun playing some of the other types of available games. So now, killing the other eye here, I'm going to wait until the patrol gets back, and then I'm going to assassinate him. Let's just quickly check if I have the stuff that I want for this. I think I do. And I think I am actually going to go for Seihuke's way of dealing with the encounter. Well, or his way, meaning that what I will do is I will use the near misser to solve the encounter, or at least parts of it. I mean, I might as well. It's of course it's possible to deal with it's possible to deal with Grim without the usage of. She's just standing there. Okay then, let's go. What just happened? Nobody knows. But yeah, Vampires is fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. The whole wow. Strikes me twice? Okay, so now I need to just think a little bit. Probably I do need to apply this one. And then don't know if I can actually follow the attention here. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, it doesn't work like that, but it disappears nonetheless. Okay then. I'm not going to go all the way there because he is going to Hunger of Hate on me, I think. Guiding Bolt. And a critical hit at that. Okay, so is this a point in time where I need to kind of get the hell out of here? Let's see where I can Misty Step to. Misty Step to this location. Might need to flee this. Let's shoot at least. Yeah, this is definitely a fleeing situation. Or maybe I can kill him from across. Get an angle on him. I don't want to be Misty Stepping back because I can't really. The whole Death Ward show is a little bit tricky. I want to quickly see if I summon the dog, what he's going to do. Going to use his guiding bolt again. Those guiding bolts are just so super duper scary. It's not even funny. So what I could do is I could haste, and then I could Misty Step back and then deal with him that way. I think that could work. So it is what it is. Maybe I can even use my magic missiles on him here. Let's try that out. Okay. That was a little bit too close for comfort. So, short rest. So, I don't want to be doing, I just want to. Oh, I don't even need to talk to them. I can just... So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to free the prisoners. And the way that I'm going to do that is by giving Wulbren Bungle the tools to break free. Which is obviously is not going to be either the Blood of Lathander or any of my other equipable items. So I need to go and fetch some kind of blunt weapon for him. Which he will then be proudly wearing. And I don't seem to have any. The question is if I want to go and steal it from the warden. That's always interesting. So should I go and do that? Should I give him Mel's first staff? Maybe I want it for later. He cannot use a shovel. That's unfortunate. Okay, I'm just going to hop down there and see what I can kind of find for him. He needs some kind of mace, blunt weapon, staff, something. And then he will break free and all of his friends. Or I could go and break open the door myself, but I'm actually not sure how that's going to work. Might be in a situation where that's going to be a problem. So maybe I do want to go. Hello, Critique. Hello. Long time no see. Happy to see you. So if I go up here, at least I'm just going to quickly suss out the situation up here. So if I jump up here and I quickly check on the eye. And this is one of the things, when you don't do this for like, I don't know, half a year, then how the fuck is it that it works? I'm not going to be able to blow it to smithereens with the Eldritch Blasts. What I normally like to kind of keep in reserve for this is the amulet from the Grimforge, which I apparently didn't collect. To kind of, you know, throw a shatter spell on it. But the shatter spell still has a huge liability in that the shatter spell from the amulet that you get from the Grimforge or the Ancient Forge tends to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on me. Even with wisdom proficiency and whatnot, it becomes an unfun element in the whole situation. So in here, I believe Wulbren Bungle's hammer's right here. So let's see if we just can't go and steal it, which is probably what the Larian Studios intended anyway. So that means using the boost of speed here. And then I'm just going to wait for 1 bit. And then we turn base. And then we head in and we grab the Wulbren's Bungle in stealth. Oh, do we? Yeah, we succeed. Whack, and we steal. And we head out. And thinking about this is probably what they intended. In a sense. I don't think they intended the whole turn-based cheese. But I think they intended the other thing. Alright, so that solved my problem. Let's just see. Do we have an available? Yeah, we do. So I'm casting the Misty Step to go down. And then I'm just going to equip the stuff that I want. And then we're going to rescue everybody. Another short rest, because, yeah, it is what it is. And where is Wulbren Bungle? He's definitely not in that jail cell, so that would have been a catastrophe. Here he is. There he is. There you go, Wulbren. This is it. So he gets his hammer. He's very happy. And then we talk to him about the jailbreak. It's time. Let us do this. And he's doing it with his friends. Nope, I haven't done that yet. I have not done Grim yet, and I am going to do him. I could go and do him now, but I've been postponing it a little bit. But I am going to do it, maybe not today, but next time that I set up the stream. So right now I did the grove defense, I did all of those things, and then I need only the hag, the spider, and Grim from Act 1 at this point, I think, and a bit of small skirmishes. So, but I decided that I might as well go and collect the things from the crash and collect the stuff from Act 2 as well. So I'm destroying the brittle chains. So in a moment, these guys are going to show up. Like normally, if you don't just kill the patrolling eyes. Oh shit! I almost killed Nichols. Alright. So destroying the change will initiate the dialogue, and I'm going to say yes. I'm going to come with you. We're going to go. This is going to trigger another inspiration point, but like I just want to get this bit over with at this point. But yeah, critique. I don't know. I mean, the critical strike immunity is nice and all, and I was critically hit just now. So so probably it's a very bad idea to not go and collect that critical strike immunity earlier. So I might have. I mean, if I died at that point in the basement, I would have been very sad. But yeah, so yeah, it's fighting without the critical strike immunity is probably not a very good idea most of the time. All right. Right, so now freeing the gnomes and the tieflings, not least, has given me the potent robes, which is like a blessing and a curse for the fiend warlock, because as I found out, one of the major features of the fiend warlock is that every time you kill something, you get an amount of temporary hit points equal to, I think it's your charisma modifier plus your level or something. It's a lot of hit points. And like so, in a fight like Merkel, for instance, where you kill off necromites all of the time, that would essentially give me around 17 temporary hit points every turn, which Merkel is never going to be able to shave off. Problem being that with the potent robe, another Gregorius Kafta, but the well-liked and well-fortified ability on the potent robes overwrites the goddamn fiend ability. It's awful. So what this means is that the 17 temporary hit points that would have been keeping me in the fight, like, you know, day and night, I have to make do with the 7 temporary hit points from my charisma modifier at that time. So the potent robes are very strong, but they have that built-in major disadvantage. And it is a disadvantage with the fiend warlock. It definitely is. It sucks. It just sucks so much. So will I trigger this? I don't care at this point. I don't need all those inspiration points anyway. Oh, it doesn't trigger.
Everyone seems to be
Happy day. Oh, Jesus. I actually wanted to trade with Wulbren because I forgot to purchase his persuasion ring, which we like. So I'm going to talk to Roland at this point, triggering a bit of XP and triggering his... Also triggering, talking to Roland in the Last Light Inn is going to trigger him leaving, because even though his siblings returned to the inn and now they're safe, the game code doesn't recognize this, and he's going to go search for them in the moment, which also sucks. So let's just talk to the various people we saved. And they are just not friends, or they are friends, but it's a very problematic relationship. And a bit of extra XP there. And I think that's it. That's the tieflings. It's Roland. It's Wulbren. That is the XP from that. Yes, and so another thing with the potent ropes is that it also adds the armor class. So it's just a major upgrade to my overall damage, just from my setup right now.